Hi, I'm Dr.A.G.Mythili, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce with Finance, Dr. SNS Rajashmi College of Arts and Science. In this video, I'm going to speak about endorsement of a check. So, the word endorsement can also be split into endorsement. It is derived from Latin word endosium, which means upon, back. It means upon, and rosium means back. As the derivation suggests, the usual place for the endorsement is upon the back of the instrument. So in legal term, check is a negotiable instrument. Negotiable means transferable. A check given in the name of a person can be transferred to the another person, to the ownership of another person, by merely putting a signature on the back side of the check. The second owner can be transferred to the third owner by putting signature below the signature of the first owner. The process of transferring from one person to another is known as endorsement. So, definition of endorsement. Endorsement has been defined in section 15 of Negotiable Instrument Act 1881, where the maker or the holder of the negotiable instrument signs the same, otherwise such as makes purpose of negotiation of on the bank or the face thereof on the slip a paper annexed thereto. He is said to have been endorsed, and the same is called the endorser. So there are some rules to be followed while doing endorsement. All documents should be made all endorsement should be made only in ink. Pencil endorsement are not objected in law, but also they be altered. Such practice should be discouraged. An endorsement should be in block letters. Endorsement should be made by the signature and not by writing name in block letters. A written endorsement is also valid. A typed endorsement is also valid. A rubber stamp endorsement is valid as written endorsement. An endorsement in the form of facsimile payee signature is also legally valid, but endorsement type point from 3 to 5 are normally discouraged in practice, as there are chances of fraud to be taken place. When endorsement is in a language which banker is not acceptable to known, for the paying banker can refuse the payment, so he should give valid reason for it. So coming to the types of endorsement, there are about 8 types: blank or general endorsement, endorsement in full or special endorsement, conditional endorsement, restrictive endorsement, endorsement sans recourse, facultative endorsement, forced endorsement, partial endorsement. So endorsement in blank. It is the endorser signs his name only. Endorsement is said to be blank. The endorser does not specify the name of the endorsee, with the effect that the instrument endorsed in the blank becomes payable to bearer, even though originally payable to the bearer on further. Endorsement is required for negotiation. Endorsement in full. If the addition to signature, the endorser adds a direction to pay the amount mentioned in the instrument to or the order of a specified person, the endorsement is said to be endorsement in full. Conditional endorsement. If there is any condition attached to the endorsement, it is known as conditional endorsement. If the endorser of a negotiable instrument puts some conditions through explicit words in the endorsement, it makes him his liability. The right of the endorsee to see or receive the amount due thereon is called conditional endorsement. Restrictive endorsement. Example: pay to content to see only, pay to see for my use. If there is restrictive words used, it is known as restrictive endorsement. Endorsement sans recourse. Sans recourse means stop taking actions. Here, the endorser informs the endorsee that the case of dishonor of the instrument, the endorsee cannot make the endorser liable. Example: pay to A or order at his own risk. SDR: pay to B without recourse to me, said C. These are all some of the examples. Legal effect of loss of check in transit. Transit means while during taken from one place to another. When check are sent for collection to another bank or branch, there are chances missing them in transit while in travel from collecting banker to the paying banker. In such situation, what should the banker do? Guidelines has been given in circular issued by IBA, that is Indian Banks Association. IBA issues the circular on the order of Reserve Bank of India. The circular says, in respect of check lost in transit or at paying bank branch, bank should immediately bring it notice to the account holder so that he can issue stop making instruction. Customer can stop making of a check either through net banking or by visiting the bank. He can also take care of the other check issued by him are not dishonored due to the non-credit of the amount. So these are all legal effects of loss of check in transit.